Howdy ho, Zim.
Hello.
So I figured out what I'm going to do next. I'm going to build a large grid miner.
Ooh?
I've only got the design like half hashed out.
I am thinking I will be doing... I'm gonna be restarting. Kinda. Also, hello everybody and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim and this is Space Engineers. As soon as I get it pulled up. But I am thinking I will kind of restart. I'm gonna build myself a very basic little ship. Something that is just meant for, you know, it'll have a refinery, a process, or an assembler, and that's basically it.
Would you like my bonus? That's pretty much it in a nutshell. It's
Your what?
designed with the Ponos, the name of the ship that I have. It's pretty much designed as a basic ship for interstellar travel and getting on and off the planets.
Well, part of it is I want to basically restart the game just without. I would like to have others join me, just so it's not all alone. But the idea is that, you know, we will have. Sorry. That I'll have. I cannot think of what I was trying to say. The base.
Have an entourage, perhaps?
A what?
An entourage.
Yeah, I have some other people that are joining me for it. I just don't want to restart the whole server because I've hit a cap of what I want to do. It's gotten too easy to do stuff, and I want to undo, and I want to restart basically.
Well, if you want to restart with just a ship garage, pretty much. Pumpernickel Industries is essentially at this moment just a ship garage.
A ship garage?
Pretty much, it's just a platform in an asteroid where I'm constructing vehicles or disassembling.
Maybe. I kind of want a ship like the, I kind of want a ship like the space pod, except, you know, actually useful. But very basic, not up for much, just enough to get kind of like a cross between a space pod and but without the simple survival kit as being the only thing we start with. If that makes sense.
How would light armament sound and hydrogen engines?
Sounds good.
Then I've already got a ship lined up right here.
The Ponos?
No, different one.
Alrighty.
It's some of my salvage.
It's what?
It's some of my salvage that I collected up.
Oh. I think Mars is the GPS location I set for where I left my little station. Alright. Let's go gather up my... Oh, crap. Get out of planet gravity. Ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-dum. What?
I heard a rumor somebody's streaming.
Well, yeah. I'm not sure I'd consider it a rumor.
Conspiracy rumors?
Karma, could you meet me at Fortress Rock Station?
Sure.
With that ship?
Wow, that is the lowest the stream latency's ever been.
I'm still waiting for an ad to go by. Which is fine.
Ads are good. You know what? You know how good ads are? No. No, go away notification.
All except for YouTube's
That's how
freaking
good ads are.
8 mid-rolls. How do you do that?
I can't actually redeem... I can't actually do that yet, Tanya.
Oh, last ad ran too recently?
No, it's just the fact that... It's not that the last ad ran too recently, it's that the stream just started.
Fair. Very fair.
And I literally cannot run one yet as a result. Okay, so my little station thing is a little too heavy for me to move. So... or at least by itself.
And all the blueprints that I thought were stored on the cloud were in fact not on the cloud. They were just pretending to be on the cloud because
Hate
they
that.
they hate me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's a good thing Tanya's creative.
Yeah. So, since Step Bro had a seizure and ascended into another plane of reality, and Reginald tried to hug your ship very aggressively,
Oh gosh.
I need to build a new ship now.
I am planning to basically restart the game.
May I set the warheads up on your ship?
I'm not blowing up
That's
my
not what you
ship.
meant.
I was trying to listen to Andy, Zim, and Zim on stream at the same time, and I ended up not being able to understand what any of them
Oh,
were saying.
Jesus. That's a mosquito. Oh, no, get away from me.
So, what was it that you were saying, Zim?
I was saying that I'm planning to restart.
All right, so
Um,
basically starting from the bottom and working your way up in survival.
Yeah. However, not quite the bottom. I want to have just a single, like, it's a small ship with a single refinery. Kind of like a space pod start.
I can get behind that.
Except, you know, not useless.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of wanting to make a more streamlined light freighter. The previous ones that I made, Stepbro and Reginald were both meant to be like small command ships. You know, a crew of 4 to 6 and full accommodations, full facilities, landing pad. I was seeing just how small I can cram the command ship package in. I think for the next one, it's going to be a single-person light freighter.
Well, Karma apparently has a ship already that would work for what I'm after.
Oh, this is for me.
Oh, okay.
If you're needing something commissioned, then okay. But then again, you just said that Karma's already building it for you, so.
Yeah, I've got a little something.
Alright. That is connected.
These hangar doors closed, so I can pop my helmet off and drop out of creative mode and start actually building this ship. You know what I'm actually somewhat amazed by?
What?
I've now laid down 3 ships. Sorry, I've now laid down 2 ships, 2 fully functional ships from this place. And I haven't had to restock supplies. Both of them actually had mineral shipments on board, too.
Oh, darn it. Space engineers.
What the hell's going on here?
My VSync wasn't on. I have 120 frames per second.
Oh, I just saw that on the stream. I have no
Well-
idea what's going on there. Script malfunction, maybe?
What kind of...
I don't know. I just disconnected it from the... Is
the
the
batteries set to
battery dead?
recharge?
I'm guessing the battery's dead somehow.
Well, look in the control panel. The batteries give a readout of how much power they have in them.
Was the script running whenever you disconnected it? It might have been in the recharge phase.
Oh yeah, your batteries might be on recharge right now.
No, they've got...
Yeah.
They've got a bit of power.
I'm
Look at them.
looking
Their
at the
charge
stream right
mode is
now.
recharge.
Yeah, I'm looking
That's
at the
what
stream right now,
dropped.
and it says they're in recharge.
Ah, there it goes.
Tanya, do you need a slave for your new ship?
I just said I was gonna make it for 1 person. I have to make it for 2 people. It has to be bigger.
No, I just get a pocket in this.
Why don't you go build your own stuff, Andy?
Lazy. I have this little
Should I-
pod that I'm working on it.
I've been slowly conditioning him over time to be an obedient servant, so he's incapable of autonomous action now.
Ah, fair
Hold on
enough.
while I beat the crap out of Tanya.
What do you
It
mean? I
appears you've been
mean,
very
what she
successful.
described is exactly how you're acting.
I just don't like playing alone.
You can't live without your master. Mistress, excuse me.
I am so going to put something so far up your ship's tailpipe.
I've heard sugar in the gas tank is a suitable way.
Actually, that
Don't you put your sugar in my gas tank?
that probably won't damage an engine if you get it out quickly, because it doesn't absorb into gasoline and it just settles.
The innuendo just went 2 layers deep there.
Hey there, Wolffab, how are ya?
Getting the stone.
How am I going to arrange this? I'm thinking... I placed 1 block, and it's giving me a warning about unsafe grids.
They know you too well.
Fair.
I was gonna say the same thing. It sounds like an accurate complaint.
So right now the question is, do I go with a single line of cargo containers and the crew cabin bolted onto the side or bolted onto the front or back? Or do I go with 2 lines of cargo containers and then have the cabin between them?
Ah. Stuck on an ice planet.
No idea. What I'm planning
Ooh.
to do with my next ship...
Ooh.
I turned the auto lock off!
No, I just had a braingasm.
Mhm.
I am going to make an airship. The cargo container is actually going to be disguised to look like the lifting body. Sorry, the balloon.
We didn't get the hydrogen balloon
No,
stuff.
no. It'll be a regular old ship. It'll just be styled to look like an open air deck airship, but I'll be using windows, and I'll be using windows around the deck.
Okay, how do I get a landing gear to stop blocking?
Auto lock. It's in the control panel.
I have turned that off.
Do you have other landing gear on that are visible in the control panel?
It's literally the only one.
All right, and you've turned
I'm
auto
saying you
lock.
connect
Auto
to another
lock
ship with 4 of
and...
them.
What?
That
Okay,
red thing
okay.
is connected to the big ship.
I'm trying to unlock this this little station thing from the asteroid.
Okay. So there's 1 step at a time. First, is the landing gear currently turned on?
It was. I turned it off.
You can't switch its status when it's not turned off. You have to turn it on to switch its status.
Okay, I'm
Turning
aware
it
of
off
that.
does not automatically disengage.
Okay, I'm aware of that.
Alright, so it's currently turned on, and you have auto lock turned off.
Auto lock is on.
Auto lock, you need to turn that off.
Okay, I had tried that. Auto lock is off now.
Now switch the lock, and it should stay disconnected after you switch the lock.
It just locked again.
But auto lock is currently registered as turned off, though?
Yes.
What scripts do you have running?
Nothing on this.
I'll come over.
Better idea. I'll just deconstruct the
Okay, well, if you
landing
want to
gear.
deconstruct it, go ahead. I'm not going to let myself get upset with that.
Fleeting rival just fucked me. Oh well. I'll start again in space.
I have no qualms, just undoing it. You know, getting rid of it. It's not like I'm gonna need this anytime soon anyways.
Just, I'm not going to let myself get into a panic from somebody else deciding they're done with something. Give myself far too many anxiety attacks stressing out over that.
Worry about you.
Yeah, this is what I decide to do.
I got murdered, so I'm going to be in space now.
Hydrogen engines online.
Andy, if you decide that you want to come hang out over here, not like I have much that you'd be able to do, spec base is where I'm at.
What the fuck? It put me 4 kilometers away from the ZGF main base. No! No!
That
I
would
wanted to be
because
hundreds
there's
of...
someone in the ZGF main base and you just rolled bad.
I don't want to be there.
Pumpernickel Industries cannot help you with this current predicament.
No, but I can. I'm just gonna fly straight this way and go to the other side of this darn planet away from him. Run! Run away! And I'm not playing as Mr. Squirrel anymore. That's not happening.
Hey there, Anir. How are you today?
Faction Lion.
Currently in the charging cycle. I continue working on the other stuff. Hydrogen.
Alright, I've got the ship here at Port Rock.
What is going on here?
Magical science things.
So I did a jump.
Okay.
And I am somehow outside of the ship and unable to move very far. And I just randomly died.
Don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like a lag problem. Maybe relogging. If you can't respawn back in after you die, of course.
See that we have mods for icons.
I would like to point out that for reasons of personal mental health, I will not be actively available for providing technical assistance in various respects.
Did you know orange is just brown without context?
I thought orange was the new black.
Okay. I am pressing D and moving forward. I press A and I'm moving backwards. Like I move a little bit to the left and then back.
Turn your jetpack on and back off again.
I turn my jetpack on and I am outside the ship. I turned my
You're desynced.
jetpack off and I'm inside.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're desynced.
Get in a chair if you can, or relog.
Yeah, it sounds like a relog thing.
That was very odd. But hey, while we're
Drives
loading,
can cause that issue.
while we're loading back in, we've got a Martin gift to go do. Hey there, Light Paw. Okay, you re-rolled properly.
Bother to check how
Alright.
big that gravity was.
Number 68. You did what with who and for how many cookies?
I
Wait,
did
we
it
have
with
cookies
you for all the cookies.
I thought Tanya just was going to do with me. Oh well.
A very adorable one for you, Lightpaw. You know, I really do say that for all of them because they're all absolutely adorable.
It's like you mixed a cat with a dog.
And there's a little bit of fox and all sorts of other
Yeah.
things in there. And it's all the best qualities of each, making them
Basically
just...
everything. He basically added everything except Chemical X.
There's a whole bunch of noodle with a little bit of cute added in.
Yeah,
Oh shit, 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 shit.
they are just purely adorable, and they deserve all the love and all the cuddles and all the playing. And if you disagree, you can go fuck yourself.
You know, you're right. They do deserve all of the cuddles. I'd like nothing more than just to wrap up in a bunch of them.
Tanya, I'm having a gravity foundation problem. There we go. I'm out.
Okay.
I found it.
There you go, Lightpaw. And I have loaded back in. I am able to move. Sorry about the delay there, Karma. Now, why won't my ship move?
Did it get marked as a station somehow?
Nope.
Issue with the jump drive before.
Is
but I
the
don't
other
remember how
ship
to fix it.
marked as a station, perhaps?
And now I'm outside. Why am I getting all of these problems?
Didn't do it.
Now I am completely desynced again.
You weren't invulnerable at the time, right?
Right.
Well, somebody could come along and find where your body's currently at and kill it.
I'm not actually
That was
dead
so
at the moment. But
We can
alternatively,
rearrange
I
it.
can just respawn.
Chance respawning might fix it. I got really hard desynced after a jump before, and it took a server restart to fix it.
Great.
I don't remember, was that one of your bigger ships or your smaller ships that did that?
It was Step Bro.
So not a big
First-
one.
It was the maiden voyage of Step Bro. I had a serious desync happen.
Oh yeah, I had to go and dock it up to the station, and you still didn't see it connected.
Yep.
Okay, now I can move.
Of course, usually when we used to fix the desync, we used to have it to where your body vanished instantly, so... Yeah, your body was cursed.
Hey Zim, you have a stowaway.
Oh? I see your signals, but I don't see you. After its long journey, the sable nest has come home.
Simon is home.
Do I still have my stowaway? Or did the stowaway leave?
I think the stowaway ran away.
Oh.
Bravely ran away, away. Oh, brave Sir Robin.
You know, this was a neat little thing. But overall, I think I'm over it. Sorry, it's not you. It's me.
That was never in question.
Tanya?
No.
There. Just work on dismantling the whole thing. There we go. So, where did my stowaway go?
It went back to the station. It's just sort of sitting in your, I guess, hangar bay.
The Tachi one?
Yes.
Which part of the hangar bay? Oh! Ooh. Very basic, but I like it.
Boyfriend liked that once.
This should be perfect. Does it actually have a refinery and stuff already?
It doesn't have a refinery, but it does have a survival.
Ah. It looks like it's got two O2H2 generators. Yeah, I can start that up, Wolfab. All right, go place your troops.
Yeah, it's really nothing too complicated, and it's purely hydrogen powered, so it's got a lot of get up and go, which is good and bad at the same time.
Unwavering purpose.
Thomas, thank you very much for that follow and welcome. I'm kind of trying to figure out what all this thing has here. Looks like 2 hydrogen engines, and that's kind of it. Unless I'm missing stuff.
It's got all 6 axes for hydrogen engines, 2 hydrogen tanks, a couple batteries, oxygen, and then a handful of just armor blocks. There's not too much to it.
No storage on it?
There is, but you can't directly access it. You've got to go and either access it through one of the hydrogen or oxygen generators or the connector.
Okay, I can work with that. Does it have a reactor on it, or...? Did you make this ship?
No, it's one of my salvage.
So one of the NPC ships you took over?
Yeah, it
Okay.
really wasn't anything too special. It was just sort of spinning out in space, so I went, collected it, and put it back together.
Alright. I can work with this, thank you. How the hell did this happen? Somehow large parts of the Tachi got destroyed. And it
I don't know.
is inside of a safety zone, of a safe zone.
I'm kind of thinking that asteroids aren't counted because they essentially instantly destroy blocks. So I'm thinking you were the victim of asteroid strikes.
That's gotta be it, because I've got no idea why else.
Yeah, they're kind of scary, them asteroids.
Alright, the Sable Nest is blueprinted. My next ship, Tanya. Tanya? Okay, somebody else. Can merge block,
What
if
about your
I
next ship?
if I turn off a merge block, does it disconnect the connected ships?
Only
Yes, if you turn it off, it will disconnect as long as the blocks that are connected to it haven't merged themselves.
yes.
So if you have a merge block and somewhere on your ship is a block butted right up against what you're connected to, no, it will stay connected.
Okay.
Yeah, so long as the merge block was the only point of connection, then it'll do that.
Lightpaw, what was Benny? And good to know, my next ship is going to be modular. Super modular. Oh, okay, Lightpaw. So it was Benny that destroyed the Tachi. Good to know. The professor will have to kill him. Also, hey there, Aurum. How are ya?
Okay. Tanya,
What?
the daily needs mod. On a large ship, you can't use the emergency phone. So how are you supposed to survive on the space start?
What?
There is a escape pod space start, you know.
It's not a small ship.
The regular space start is not the escape pod space start.
It's a space suit.
And they might have changed it over the years.
Yeah, the space one is not the small ship at all.
I really don't know what to tell you.
So not to figure how do I...
It's meant the getting your first start with the daily needs mod. You're expected to either be actively going after the loot boxes, or to be using small grids so you can build the emergency food thingy. If you're fully on top of things and know what you're doing, you can very quickly build the hydroponics and the food resequencer.
Hey, Karma.
Um,
Could you transfer ownership of this ship to me, please?
Alright.
Sure, no problem.
if
And I
you're
threw
using-
on a hydrogen engine so it can generate its own power.
Cool.
if you're using the large grid ship for the space start, there should be enough things on board that you can salvage to get what you need to build the starting hydroponics.
No, Wolfab. Clearly we're talking about Jake. From State Farm. Or whatever his name is. Was Jake, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jake from State
Yes, it
Farm.
was Jake from
Okay.
State Farm.
I don't know why I was just like, I was suddenly like, wait, was that the right name?
You had it right.
Why can I not
What are you
recolor
wearing,
this
Jake from
door?
State Farm?
Khakis.
Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the Firefly.
Cool. Thank you. Now, why can I not recolor this block?
Did you accept the ownership
Yeah, I
transfer?
accepted it.
Oh, and just so you know, the interior doesn't have any pressurization because it's so small anyway, so fancy airlock won't do you any good.
Well, that's what I was going to do, but that, okay,
Holy
good to know.
crap, this rebalance makes the suit have no energy. He's gonna be hard to leave.
You
Actually,
have
that's
two
because you've got
batteries.
the ion thruster backpack. That's why it's going so quickly.
You can change that though, right?
You can.
No, we can't change it. With the batteries came the ion thruster backpack for the standard model. Only the Rocket Raccoon still uses hydrogen.
You You can use the suit batteries to extend your energy reserves.
And I need the charging station for that.
Yes. You craft the suit batteries at a assembler. That'll give you empty suit batteries. You charge them at the charger. It behaves just like a refinery. In fact, some plugins mistake it for a refinery. The charging station will convert empty suit batteries into charged suit batteries. If you have those in your inventory, they behave just like oxygen and hydrogen tanks. When you get down to a certain level, it will run it'll run a script to refill that particular bar, in this case energy, at the cost of one charged suit battery, which will become a drained suit battery. You then take the drained ones back to the charger, and so on and so forth.
Oh. So that just unties us from hydrogen then, other
Yes.
than for oxygen.
You basically have no use for suit hydrogen as a human character currently.
I'm an advanced race. I'm sorry. No.
What is this song?
It's clearly Ashley's song.
You say that as if I even know who Ashley is.
Well, she's the coolest girl you'll ever meet.
Which sense of the word cool are we using here?
Why can I
Because,
not
you know-
repaint this ship?
Because you don't open the whole thing?
To own all blocks on the grid, and even then sometimes the vanilla painting mechanic can bug out. The paint gun does get around this. However,
Well, it was a
not able-
complete transfer, so it should have been successful.
so you're forced to do it on a per block basis.
Okay, so that is still showing that a lot of parts are still owned by Karma. I'm just gonna use all terminals.
I'll change it up real quick and fix it. I'm not sure what happened.
I got it. Thank you, though. There. Now I own it all.
That's weird. Usually the transfer of ownership works like that. I can't see why it didn't.
Hidden blocks.
Well, all of it should belong to me now. Is this hydrogen engine connected to the conveyor system?
Which one?
The one you added.
They should all be connected.
Cool. I'm just making sure.
Although, literally, the programming block, timer block, and all that could be removed and changed. The timer block's part of the AI, which isn't active.
Yeah. I was planning on it. I think I'll keep the programmable block for now. Stick another cargo container in here. I don't want a super advanced start, but enough that I'm comfortable, you know?
Well, you're gonna have weapons that are capable of fending off at least small ships, so that's a little better than most starting ships.
Hey, I'm good with that. Oh wait, no, it is right here. We can stick an assembler in here. Fix the skin on this thing. I just like the carbon fiber. That's all there is to it. So are you gonna join me on my new adventures, Karma?
Yeah, I can do that.
You don't have to.
No, I'm just thinking that I'm gonna have to build a little ship too, seeing as there's literally no space for anything else in there.
That is fair.
That's why I'm sort of thinking of building up the large grid miner so that at least that'll give utility to defense. Not to
Well,
mention
go
it'll
for
be
it.
a manual miner so that
This refinery is bothering me. Because I have no idea where to place it.
a large grid refinery, there's not really a space that's big enough on this. It would literally be the size of half the ship.
Yeah. Well, not half the ship, but...
The basic refinery, you might be able to replace the rocket launcher and stick it there. That's the same size. And it would have conveyor access.
True. Put a refinery on your little mining ship.
That was the plan. I was going to make it an all-in-one refiner and processor.
The ultimate plan is going to be a modular, basically like a tube, which we will have different module ships that merge onto it, that will have one dedicated to refineries, another assemblers, etc. I think it'll be interesting.
Well, the Firefly just so happens to be set up to accept that sort of thing because it's got a merge block and a connector. So whenever it manage that, it'd be able to connect right up and link in.
I did notice that merge block, yes.
Please you to know that the airship is actually coming along very nicely.
Great!
I think the airship just full of hot air.
So, Karma, where should we set up at?
Well, my ship's actually kept aloft by the tortured souls of the damned, but you know, the hot air works too.
I don't know. There's a base on Beck already. There's a base on the Earth. There's a base on the Moon.
I don't know if I want to set up with an existing base or just go in and set up a new one. I kind of want to set up a new one.
I mean, I'm just saying that's where our existing bases already are. I think there's one on Beck too, right, Tanya?
I'm at the Beck base right now. It's where I'm set up at, and I can't remember the toaster guy. I think is his
Plank?
name. Plank. Why was I thinking toaster?
Wooden
Plank is set up
toaster?
here. Yeah, wooden. I was thinking wooden toaster, but no, it was Plank. That's right. He's got a little base set up next to mine. You're welcome to set up here. Not like you'd ruin the aesthetic. The entire place is completely covered in craters.
I more just want to set up somewhere. I'm wanting to set up a, fresh start kind of thing. Except slightly advanced because of, this ship being a little more decked out than you typically start with.
I don't
take
think
away
we
at least
have any.
take away at least a little bit of the monotony of just starting out.
I don't think anyone's put anything on the alien planet, but that's ungodly far away. I think the best choice would be to start building in an asteroid somewhere.
I mean, I could always hook this up to the Sable Nest and jump drive us over to the alien planet. I have wanted to check that out. Bye, Andy!
Well, I've got the control seat. I've got the I don't have any oxygen tanks. That's what I'm missing.
Okay.
You know, one thing we could do that nobody's done yet is that we could set up near one of the economy bases and build a base off of trading.
That's what I've been trying to do, but both times that I tried taking my trade ship anywhere near Zim, it got destroyed.
What do you mean? I know
Now,
about
are
the
we
first
talking
time.
causality or coincidence?
You both talked at the same time, and I couldn't understand either of you. With Step Bro, that was coincidence because it encountered the serious physics bug, and I had to decommission it, and then I lost the blueprint. With Reginald, it was because I attempted a risky maneuver and I failed the attempt.
So not my fault.
Of course that decided to work.
Ba-ba-da-bum.
Come to think about it, Zim, I don't think you ever have come by the Pumpernickel Industries.
I have not. I'm just kind of worried about using my jump drive to come see.
I literally just jetpacked over here. I'm less than 30 kilometers away.
Well, where are you? Because I don't think I've got a waypoint or GPS.
I swear I popped one up.
Hey, Rowan. It's going all right.
One GPS.
I am going to turn these all off from showing on HUD because I just don't want to deal with that. I kind of like the idea of setting up on the alien planet. I have way too many GPS markers. visible at all times, and I do not need them all! That. Alright. You know, I guess the, Firefly is ready to go, so I'll just take that instead.
Yeah, other than was needing some hydrogen, which your station happily provided as soon as it docked.
Why isn't it moving? Oh, for the love of... Why are you not moving? Yeah, the ship's not moving at all now.
Returned.
It moved fine before, but now it's not.
I don't know why.
Lightpaw, thank you very much for that resub. Rowan, that's not how it works. And no, I wasn't connected to the, connector. In fact, I'm still not.
Try connecting and disconnecting. There's an odd chance it might work.
Well, apparently the programmable block got disconnected from the rest of the ship at some point.
Just about the time whenever you deleted the timer block, it didn't have anything to connect it anymore.
That might have been what was keeping it in place. Either way, I went the copy-paste route. I will get to the Stream Raiders in a bit. Right now I'm out in space, I got no defenses, I'm taking damage. Well, I've got some guns, but that's it. I forgot to grab water and... yeah. I'm just gonna spawn some in. I don't care.
I was gonna say, I don't have anything to reduce that on the ship.
There. Alright, let's go do Stream Raiders. Alright. Did I not actually get anything? Well then. Alright, Warrior Monk Scrolls, go to Lightpaw.
I've decided on a name for the airship.
Oh?
I'm gonna call it Scupper.
Scupper.
Yes. Because it's a really tiny little airship meant to just slip in unnoticed.
You really love your tiny ships.
Yes, I do.
I like my big ones.
Giggity.
Yep. As far as I'm concerned, it should be plenty big to be nice and comfortable.
Double giggity.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh, yeah, Rowan, I'd love to show off how I'm currently designing this one, but if I get anywhere near Zim, my chances of dying quintuple.
Hey, it's not that bad. It's only tripling your odds of dying.
That is also not usually my fault.
It's always your fault. It's completely your fault. Part of being the boss is being blamed for everything.
I already get enough blame and I'm not the boss at work, so no. literally we get blamed for supposedly letting all the heat out of buildings.
Because you open the door for 2 seconds when you go through it on your patrols?
I didn't even do that.
Okay, then how the hell are they saying that you're letting all the heat out?
Rich people that always prefer to blame somebody, especially the security that they absolutely hate having.
Yeah, at the moment that you're not there, they scream about the 50,000 armed gunmen that are constantly hiding behind every bush.
Or they call to report me to myself as somebody
Probably.
that supposedly is a, carrying a gun around. And refuse to
Yeah,
believe.
that was a good one.
Well, the
And
mentality there is that they report that it's an armed gunman, that it'll get a faster response.
no, I believe that they genuinely thought I had a gun.
Humanity was a mistake.
Alright, I have arrived at Pumpernickel Industries.
You are now leaving Pumpernickel Industries.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. I tapped the button and whoosh!
Yeah, it's got one large thruster for the back and one small thruster for forward.
I think you mean the opposite of that, but okay.
No, if you actually look at it, it labels the direction they're facing. There's one facing backwards and one facing forward. The large is facing backwards and the small is facing forward.
They get labeled based on the direction they're facing rather than the direction they push.
Oh. You still have the U-Haul?
It has been impounded and it has not been reclaimed.
Oh my god. That's great. I like this little place. It's neat. And efficient.
It's literally been slowly expanding as I have developed more ideas.
Why do you have oxygen farms?
They're leftovers from whenever I was first putting everything
Oh.
in.
You do actually have a, I was wondering why, but I see that you do actually have an area that is pressurized, I assume.
Yes, it is pressurized.
I like this idea.
It's a very small area.
looks like you got some tubes down there.
Yeah, I've got some vents down there, and then essentially the brains up here, all the
Oh wait,
energy.
you can set Izzy to use multiple screens?
Yeah, but it only works in a straight line, so whatever
That's
you do
fine.
has to be.
There's some complex and advanced functions that I never bothered going over with you.
Thanks.
Also, there is light in here, so you don't have to have your headlights on all the time.
Fair.
Plus, then you can see my wonderful backlighting.
Oh yeah, I like it. Now, see, Tanya, you could learn a thing or two. Wait, you could put things on these screens?
Yes, you can put things on pretty much any screen.
I had no idea. Oh, anyways,
It's one
get
of
your
those
ship.
things that it's so small that you don't notice anyway. It just makes it seem more alive.
Get your ship done so we can go.
Working on it.
Faster!
As you can see, this is all that there is yet.
I don't see
I-
where. I don't know where you ran off to.
I'm literally right behind you. It's a giant cargo container.
Oh,
It's
this might
Like
be a
I said,
bit
I
more
just
advanced than I was
started.
anticipating.
2, 1,
To be honest.
1, 2. It's just enough for station keeping.
oh, you mother.
4, 5, 6. Sufficient forward thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sufficient braking thrust.
Heh heh.
Lifting engines.
You know,
Point defense drone for the win.
Lateral control. 4. Descent. Descent 2. Need additional descent. Acceleration 4. Need additional acceleration. Deceleration 2.
That's actually the first I've had an assert come through here. It's all your fault, Zim.
probably. God damn it.
What are you saying, damn it, about? What are you
Tried
damning?
to move the ship inside and it lagged and crashed.
It crashed quite fantastically.
Sorry.
Are you saying sorry?
Because I did damage to Karma's base.
There's now
Oh.
a small hole in my entrance. Fortunately, it's a very large entrance.
I thought you were saying sorry to me for some reason. Don't mind me.
Alright, It's getting control from the back.
Yeah, what Rowan said. It literally just zoomed straight for the floor. You know what? I will make do with this. I don't really plan to keep this ship for long anyways. It's more of a get me started kind of thing, so I will make do with things like this. Though this mining vessel is a bit more advanced than I was really anticipating.
Well, building a large crude mining vessel's always been on my to-do list. I've just never figured out what I was going to make it.
I'm just gonna throw a random refinery on the side of this thing. And I have a GPS coordinate for at least a orbital station around the alien planet. So I shall point my ship in that direction and slow boat it. Alright guys, we will be there in approximately 3 days.
Or not. You could not.
You know what? I'll throw a jump. You're right. I'll throw a jump drive on it. What do you mean, Rowan? I'm just gonna cheat it on here just because I want to get there. And I suppose I should add a battery or two to actually charge it with.
I was going to say, it doesn't really have a battery large enough to handle that sort of thing.
It's very weird to hear these songs in big band format.
Why are you judging?
I didn't say it was a bad weird.
Okay, jump drive. It can only go 5 kilometers?
Yeah, standard jump drives, maximum distance is 5 kilometers.
No, it is not. No.
Or no,
No.
5,000 kilometers.
Stop. 5
It hasn't
kilometers
charged
is
yet.
5 kilometers is the minimum range for a jump drive to jump. and it is what it will display while it's still in its charging state. It's only once it's actually activated at full charge that you'll be able to see what its current range limit is on 100% of charge.
Ah.
5,000 kilometers is the maximum range of a vanilla jump drive. And once it gets above its weight limit, additional weight will start reducing its maximum jump range because you'll start to lose jump efficiency.
Alright, well, it is at 35%.
They have a limit on how fast they can charge, and there's not really much you can do about that. Once you're supplying it with its maximum charge speed, all you can do is twiddle your thumbs and wait.
Or I can fly anyways. Get a little closer.
That would be an option.
Hope that I don't have anything try to destroy me. Such as this red signal that is, somewhat close. I mean, it's 7 kilometers away, and it's just a station. Granted, it's a salvage station, which means I probably have a drone on its way to me as we speak.
Very likely, yes.
But hopefully these turrets can take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
Cryopod, that's what I'm missing.
I'm flying away, setting up and
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
for
I
the
wonder what spring
ocean
is like
blue.
on Jupiter and Mars.
I'm flying away.
Please be true. In other words, I love you.
86%, okay.
What the hell just happened? Rubber banded really hard.
Lag.
Clearly.
I blame Zim.
Probably is. Rowan, the Stream Raiders is kind of like a, automated mini game of sorts. To be honest, it's nothing too crazy, but we have fun with it. Or at least I do. Hey, my jump drive's ready.
Yay.
I can achieve 57% of my jump. I don't know why only that amount, because this thing is not heavy at all.
No, that means that with the 5,000 kilometers, you're only getting halfway there.
What's the distance to the jump beacon?
It was about 3,500 kilometers.
Maybe you're limited to 2,500 for your range then.
Well. Oh, does the alien planet have its own moon?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a rocky and icy moon with a very thin, non-oxygenated atmosphere.
Is the alien planet oxygen?
It has 10% oxygen, so while you can't breathe outdoors, if you take an air vent and set it to decompress, it can harvest oxygen. So you can very easily make habitats on the alien planet.
Oh. That's kind of cool.
That's kind of why I suggested it. It offers a unique challenge.
It's worth noting that the surface gravity on the alien planet is 1.10 Gs. But I think it's like 12 meters per second is the gravity constant there.
Anything else I should be wary of?
Do you have spiders enabled?
No.
Then no.
I think we do have spiders enabled.
Well, then you need to worry about spiders.
I thought those were on Mars.
Well, there's a few spiders on Mars here and there. The alien planet is where they come from. You ever seen?
And they're called sabroids, in all fairness.
Have you ever seen Starship Troopers?
Yeah. One of my
It's
favorite
that.
movies as a kid.
Yeah, it's that.
It's the bug planet. Eight-legged freaks.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I decided to grab my, I grab a good assault rifle.
Never leave home without a good assault rifle.
Yes, I'm having lots of fun. Why don't you have fun? For fun is for all! I am very tired tonight.
I can tell.
I couldn't. I thought he was just crazy.
Oh, I'm definitely crazy. Ah! This is taking so long. Not quite. We're at 60% charge. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba ba. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da da. Ba da ba ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 da ba. Bow 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 ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da. Bow, 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 da, bow, 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 da, bow, ba, da, bow, bow, ba, dow. Ba, ba, da, da, ba, 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 da, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 da, ba. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da. Ba, 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 da, ba. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. I don't know, guys. I just don't know.
We can't even, so we ought.
Yes, yes, that is accurate. Oh boy! I'm gonna land on this planet and then have to go to work.
Oh boy, it's time to exploit the natural resources. Get your pickaxes and assault rifles, children, huh?
Hey,
What's the assault rifle for?
let's go
It's a
and
special
steal
tool
the
that'll help us later.
castles.
Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da la ba da ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba.
Hey, he's having fun.
What?
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 Quack.
What?
Quack.
Quack, quack.
What?
Oh.
Jim, if you want your crowns, you must speak up. Alright, Rogue Scrolls go to Chimel. Congratulations.
You need a mic.
And this shall be the last one. go. Go place your troops. All right. Let's activate our dampeners. Since we can fully reach the outpost with one jump. Raram, I just gave you crowns. Unless you mean the one before, in which case, yes, I forgot.
Oh my.
Don't you judge me, bitch.
You don't need crowns. We have crowns at home.
Ha-ha! Expert maneuvering. Let's see what this trade station's got for me. Where the fuck is the entrance?
You doing okay, Zim?
Nope.
Okay.
What would possibly make you think that I could even remotely be doing okay?
Wishful thinking?
Yeah. That's just dumb. Ah, we got nothing in there that I really want. Where the hell did my ship go? There it is. Bang. Alright guys, I will be right back in, well, as soon as I can be. I'll be back shortly. I will leave you in the entertaining hands of Tanya and Karma. And yes, I love this remix too, Raram. Get to entertaining you two.
I like this music.
So is it just me or is Zim doing the fish stick?
Hmm?
Zim's doing the fish stick.
The fish stick?
Yeah, he's doing the fish stick.
I don't know.
real question is going to be if anybody in chat gets that reference. Oh, okay, I actually grabbed the thing I was trying to. Well, doing the fish stick is a bit of an in-joke to the Bethesda forums. It started as a joking way that a specific person used to welcome people, which is that he would have a picture of Captain Morgan. You know, the commercials the billboards they had ages ago, where he's like tearing through the billboard and holding out a beer. Or not a beer, holding out a drink, and they photoshopped it so he's holding a fish stick. And he'd say, you know, hey, welcome to the forums. Here, have a fishy stick. And other people started to pick that up, and then it started to slowly become representative of the idea of being friendly and welcoming and just not really giving a crap about anything. Because, you know, hey, there's the people here. Let's meet the new people and just have a good time. So it kind of sort of had to become an in-joke of, you know, doing the fish stick. You were in that state of mind. And then Bethesda ended up actually acknowledging that because in Skyrim, if you keep pestering Sheogorath when you're inside the Emperor's mind, he'll actually say, "Do you mind? I'm trying to do the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind."
I can't tell whether I should be offended or what with that statement.
Well, Rowan, it's learning time with Tanya. Every day that I'm on the stream, you're going to learn something new. That's how it works.
Whether you want to or not.
Exactly.
Yes, this is non-negotiable.
A strong army is a well-educated army.
Yes, but the problem is a well-educated army is also dangerous.
Only if you're not a just ruler.
No, it's just a dangerous. Doesn't matter who you are. If your peasants know how to revolt, you've got a problem.
Oh,
my peasants
right.
don't revolt. Quite simple. You just don't bathe for a month. Wrong kind of revolt.
That's revolting, but not quite the revolt I was looking for.
Where's the moon here? It must be on the other side of the planet. Which is unfortunate. Oh well. Anywhere in particular you'd recommend I land on this planet?
You're on the alien planet, right?
Yes.
You're gonna want to look for a valley because the
Look for
air
a
is
what?
a little bit thicker there. A valley. The air is just a little bit thicker there, and easier to work with, and temperatures are a little bit higher. Unless you plan on doing a lot of stuff with rovers. If you want to do a lot of stuff with the rovers, then find one of the desert regions and plop down in the middle of that.
I have no plans of doing anything with rovers.
Alright, well then, the box canyon that's almost directly below you would be a great place to go. It's the big brown splotch, kind of eye-shaped. Or the one that's currently just to the right of it. I don't know if you've recently maneuvered.
Do you see where I'm facing right now?
Okay, yeah. If your camera's, assuming your camera's right side up for your ship, if you aim about 10 degrees to the right, you'll see that there's an area where there's a small lake or a pond surrounded by a little bit of sand and then grass around that. That's a nice,
Right there?
diverse area. I'm waiting for it to update.
I just passed 33,200.
Alright, let me pause and resume the stream. Get as close as possible. Okay, if you aim your ship to the right, about 10 to 15 degrees, just past the ridge of mountains there, you'll see that there's a small lake surrounded by some sand and then surrounded by a bunch of grass. Now, you'll see that there's a little bit of a box canyon thing just to the left of the ice. That'd be a good spot to set up a base. You're within a short range of a diversity of biomes, and you've got mountains to protect you and drones.
Where I'm pointing now?
No. Oh wait. Let me wait for it to update.
No.
I don't know why you're
Much
snapping
right.
at me when you
Right
are not
You
describing
see
it
where
very well.
the mountain
Right.
is?
Right is
Way
right.
on the other side.
To the right of the mountain. Right is not
Over
left. Right is
here?
right. Yes, there, over there. Your crosshair's
Bingo.
almost
Don't
directly over
snap
it.
at me.
I just kept saying right to the right to the right.
Yeah,
and-
you said 10 to 15 degrees. That is a
then you
very,
move
very
quickly.
small angle.
I said 10 degrees, you moved 3 degrees.
No, I moved about 10 degrees. Based on where I'm heading right now, where my cursor is, that's more like 45 degrees.
It is now because you kept losing altitude when we were debating.
Even before then.
By the way, that box canyon there.
Where my cursor is right now, right?
Yes. Because you're short range from ice that you don't need to scale a mountain to get to. You're near an open flat plain where you can build whatever large structure you want. And you've got the grass so you can harvest organic if you need it.
Alright.
Also, because you've got a mountain there, you can build your base into the mountain if you're worried about weather patterns.
I have no idea if I'm going to get into the position that I want.
Well, are you capable of maintaining altitude in atmosphere?
We'll find out!
Oh, turn to the horizon and point towards it and hit space. If you don't keep falling, then that's good. If you do, prepare for a crash landing.
I mean, I've hit my dampeners, and yet I'm still going full speed.
No. So that wasn't a box canyon, that was a lake, and what I thought was a lake is a snow cap on a hill. But it's a gradual hill, so rover philosophy still applies. But hey, lake, now you really have a short trip to get the ice you need.
I don't think I'm going to make it there.
You'll start getting better grip. You have atmospherics or hydrogens?
No,
got
yeah, it's
hydrogen.
hydrogen.
I am falling rapidly.
Hey, if you stick your nose down, you'll
Your forward thrust,
or
abuse
nose
the,
up.
no, abuse the speed limit. Physics will not allow you to exceed 100 meters per second. Abuse that in order to vector your way past the mountain.
I have no idea what that means.
It means use your forward velocity to steal from your vertical velocity. Exactly like you're doing now.
Okay. 'Cause I still had no idea what you were talking about, but...
I like the really simple stick your nose up.
Yeah, that I understand.
No, now he's penciling. Before, what I was implying was that if he was to accelerate forward very rapidly, then it would slow down his rate of descent.
Hey there, Zorro. I'm,
But this lake here was the area that I was pointing out. So you get your gradual slope up to the plains area and the grass and stuff. And the lake itself is nice and flat for building on.
Yeah, just put it down gently on the tail, and as long as it doesn't get destroyed, that'll give you something to work with.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. It looks like the large hydrogen thruster is enough to stabilize me.
Oh, a large hydrogen thruster has a ton of power.
Moondog would be proud.
Would he?
Well, yeah, he appreciates things that are powerful.
Oh yeah, he keeps going on about that.
It's catchphrase.
He's got
I can
powerful
appreciate someone
friends.
Exactly. I can appreciate someone who can fully commit to a catchphrase.
am going past where I wanted to go. So this red part is ice?
Yeah, the water on the alien planet is kind of this salmon color.
Salmon.
I'm thinking I will set up right in that little corner there.
Oh, never mind my former plan. I've got a better idea.
Karma, what are you up to at the moment?
Constructing a ship to go and meet Zim as well as mine. My
That's great.
large grid mining ship.
Do you have a spare moment?
Yeah, I can see why not.
I'd like to see what you think of my ship in its current state.
I prefer to think of my landing ability as falling with style.
We didn't say falling with style, we said failing at style.
I said I prefer to think of it that way. You know, falling with style. I don't actually have any landing gear on this thing.
No, you do not. So you're gonna sit it down carefully.
Oh, this ship is not going to get off this planet again.
Can you even land one of these things? We're about to find out.
Famous last words. Can you land this? I don't know, but if we don't, it'll be a beautiful crash.
Well, our thruster is making contact with the ice.
All right,
Okay, the good
cut
news
the engines. Number 3.
Do what?
Number 3, cut the engine. See where you fall.
is he already did that.
Hey! I'm rocking and rotating a bit, but otherwise it looks like I'm going to be able to stand right here.
I was thinking just take your nose and push the front down, but if you leave it like that, you can rebuild the front and get off the ship again, or plan it.
Well, like I said,
Yeah,
this
I'll
Oh!
say,
already a
news, what-
spider.
the good news is we're officially immortal at this point. Because however this landing goes, they'll either name a new maneuver or a new crater after us.
Oh, hey, Saberoid meat.
Hey, we do have spiders enabled.
I said we did.
Yeah,
And
you're
now
gonna
you
want-
know officially that those are called saberoids.
You-
It says so with their meat.
You're gonna want to set up some turrets.
I have a couple on the ship.
Yeah, you have 2. And a limited ammunition store. Hi, Tanya.
What
Two
the
turrets
hell
should be
is
enough.
going on with my rotation?
I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Karma. I'm going for a steampunk airship aesthetic with this design.
This totally looks like it would fit into Final Fantasy.
That's kind of what I was aiming for.
You're being successful.
And you may notice that it has full facilities on board. 2 refineries, 2 assemblers, oxygen, recharge, hydrogen, survival kit, reactor, connector ports.
Are these purple crystal things just random plants, or are those something that I can actually make use of?
Random plants.
Damn.
But yeah, I still need to add the shield generator. I still need to add the antenna, the force scanner, the nano things. I'm just going to add a build and repair. I'm not actually going to add a mining drill. I will, however, be adding a spherical gravity generator for collecting debris.
Mm.
But yeah, that's the current state of it.
It looks good.
And of course, I will be painting it. I'm going to use white carbon fiber to emulate cloth for the balloon. I'm going to go with the sci-fi textures for the engine nacelles. And then I'm going to go with wood for the actual hull proper.
You could
Sorry,
also
Jim.
use the
I did
neon.
my
That would be an
best.
option.
You have to say that again.
You could also do the neon as
Oh my
the-
god. The stream latency was perfect so that Sim interrupted you both times.
Ah. Anyway,
it just occurred to me that I don't think I'm actually getting any audio from, or at least I'm not hearing any audio from space engineers. Is the music just too loud?
But yeah, that's the current state of things, and I think I'm gonna walk away from it for a moment. But the general concept here is that it's going to be a tiny little trade dinghy, and it will be capable of planetary landings. You may notice that I've got 6 hydrogens here with the tier 3 overclocks on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking at it and I was thinking that you could go with the sci-fi or you could go with the neon from Sparks of the Future. That would produce a really nice high-tech look for the
I'm not going for high
nacelles.
tech. I'm going for steampunk. Although, conversely, the neons, I could take some neons that are painted white or black, and or just shades of gray, and say that those are metal pipes.
Also, just because I'm
That
gonna
would
need
work.
these, I'm gonna go ahead and spawn them in.
Cheater! Cheater!
Hex.
Hexors!
Okay. Did you guys have a point with that?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Point. It's on top of your head. Also, I may or may not be pulling some design philosophy in this thing's shape from I can't remember the name of the game now. Why am I blanking? Give me a second.
Give me a genre, I might be able to name the game.
Guns of Icarus. That's the name of the game.
There we go. Cryopod, medical room, a basic one. Just to recharge.
Guns of Icarus is an absolutely amazing airship combat game, but unfortunately, it requires that you have a squad, a team for manning your ship. And well, I've had issues with both retaining friends and retaining friends that were interested in that type of game. So,
So it's like Sea of Thieves,
kind
except
of.
in space.
Oh no! It's not space. It's airships. Okay, so
Oh, airships.
there's two versions of the game. There's Guns of Icarus Online, which was the original game, and it's kind of outmoded at this point, but they still maintain the servers. And then there's Guns of Icarus Alliance.
There we
And
go.
now, Guns of Icarus Alliance was a complete overhaul to make functional
Hi,
PvE
spiders.
elements. So there's multiple different types of maps that you can go to, multiple different game modes, that sort of thing. And the whole thing that prevails over Guns of Icarus Alliance is that there are several factions, each with their own design philosophies for their airships. And you have to pick a faction, and you'll start out with access to that faction starter ship. And, as you work your way up in the ranks, you start to unlock more ships and more weapons and stuff. You have to branch out your tech, starting from the faction that you started with. And there's a constant global war. There's a bunch of territories on a fixed map, and battles can be begun, declared, and reinforced, and stuff like that by the different airship captains. So once a battle starts, you can participate in battles that's, airship to airship. That's where the actual victors of those fights determine how the map goes. And those can be both PvP and PvE. You don't ever have to touch PvP if you don't want to. And it's also influenced by like troop allocations and reinforcements and favors pulled from industry and stuff like that. Those are just tokens that you build up as you build up clout and ranks and stuff like that.
I see.
And it's impossible for any faction to actually lose because it does change the difficulty ratios. So the less territory that a faction holds, the more of an advantage they get in reclaiming territory. And inversely, if a faction holds way too much territory, they start to fight with a disadvantage to make sure that no faction ever gets wiped off the map.
I think I'm gonna harvest a bit of ice before I log off.
That's probably a good idea. I've never heard of a bad time to harvest ice.
Oh, hi!
Volume's
Thank you,
back.
turrets.
But yeah, what makes the airships in that game stand out, or at least the way that you use them, is that each of the airships, you have a crew of 4. Although, depending on the model of the ship, it could be intended for a crew of anywhere between 3 and 8. Which means if you go with one of the bigger ships, yeah, it's a bigger, badder, stronger ship, but you're working with a skeleton crew. Whereas if you go with one of the tiny ships, yeah, it's small and it's weak, but generally they are very agile, and you've got 4 people when you only actually need 3 to properly man the ship, which means you've always got somebody running around and jumping on top of whatever task needs 2 people at the moment.
Such as ensuring Zim doesn't blow up the server?
Something like that, yeah.
That's a full-time job. We don't get paid enough.
It is worth noting that you are always in first-person view. Even if you're at the helm, you're actually looking through the eyes of the person at the helm. And so when you're actually running around the decks on the airship, and when you're manning the turret, you're actually in the turret.
Alright.
Although there's some interesting power-ups and stuff. You can get different kit and special skills. I've actually broken the game using those.
Alright, let's run the Stream Raiders, and then I must be off to work.
Alright. But, yeah. So, there's a special bit of kit you can get. You can get a kit that overclocks your engine at the cost of damage to your engine, which means that an engineer has to be repairing that damage. Well, the Goldfish is a ship that normally isn't very agile, but it has a large ship engine even though it's relatively small. So it means it has a hell of a lot of hit points on its main engine. The Moonshine bit of kit is the strongest engine upgrade ability that you can use. You're pouring moonshine into a diesel engine. Guess what that does?
Makes
So,
your engine drunk.
well, I combined that with I can't remember the name of the ability, but it basically removes all friction and allows your ship to side slip.
Wait, I know. It removes all friction and allows your ship to, just kind of like slide, right?
Yeah. Now, do you name the power up?
Nope. Got no idea.
Uh-huh. Oh, I would combine the two of those.
Alright, we got Jim with max troops and most kills. We have Aurum with most assists. And
Yeah,
that is it to give out.
So there's those are two active
yeah.
abilities. There's also a passive ability that I would combine those with.
The flag bearer scrolls go to Chim. Congratulations. And like I said, I unfortunately have to get going for work now, everyone. But I thank you all so much for joining me this evening for Space Engineers. I will be back tomorrow, probably with more Space Engineers. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those good things in the on the website, as well as down in the description below. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of all of you that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you guys. I really could not do it without you. And yeah, thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you all here tomorrow. Don't forget that you guys are welcome to come join us on our server. It is a nice server, if I say so myself.
More blood for the blood god.
The punchline is that I was able to orbit using bore sight weapons. The big heavy ones with a narrow aiming cone that do a lot of damage. Normally, you can't actually move while firing those.
Anyways, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu. See you all next time.